Another day, another self-defense tutorial. Today we're going to be reacting to another self-defense video, and I think this one is actually a guy that has started his own martial art. So we're going to be reacting to that and seeing if I agree with the self-defense points that are made in this video. It's got 27 million views on YouTube, so there are some beans behind it. So we need to debunk or approve this. Basically just see if it's legit. Now what I can tell you is legit is how much you will improve your flexibility in 12 weeks using my program. I can't stress enough how important flexibility is for your martial arts. It helps absolutely everything. Your kicks, your stances, your groundwork, your movement, even just in everyday life. Being flexible means you're more comfortable in normal positions. So that is why I took all of my knowledge and put it into one program. You can get that in the first link in the description of this video. It is on sale now. Grab it while you can. Okay, so this guy's called Fred Mastro, and he's developed a system called the Mastro Defense System. Is this him starting his own martial art? We'll see if we agree with the techniques that he used. Let's go. Okay. Okay, I can already see the type of stuff that are going to be used in this video. Fred Mastro. Okay. So instantly, I know we're only in the intro, but instantly, this for me is too complicated. In my opinion, I've said this before, but in my opinion, self-defense should be simple, very simple, because if you want normal people that haven't trained to be able to follow it, it needs to be simple. 1 or 2 moves. If that. That's just I'm just prefacing this video by telling you what I think my standards of self-defense should be. Okay, so he's got an audience, students, shall we say, of about 20 or 30 people, maybe more in that room, and he's telling them to do a headbutt in the street. All these guys have trust in this trainer, otherwise they wouldn't be there, and telling them to do a headbutt I think is quite dangerous. Let's say you go for a headbutt in the street, bang, you knock yourself out, you're out cold, unconscious. Your attacker can then do literally whatever they want to you. Why would you do that? Why would you use your head as a weapon? The one thing that keeps you conscious, you're gonna throw at their head. Surely that's the thing you should be protecting, not the thing that you should be throwing into the direct attack zone. Use your elbow, yeah, use your fist. Don't use your head, don't headbutt anyone in the street, please. That's like very dangerous. Sergio. See this, like, there was what, like 5 moves there? And if there wasn't 5 moves, it looked as slow as if there were 5 moves. That's, like, there's too much there, in my opinion. We'll watch that bit again. So, it was after this bit here. So this guy. Yeah, see, there's the block, a strike, a lower strike, a leg kick, and then there's too much going on. Your attacker's not gonna stand there and let you do that to them, you know? You got to do better, Ralph. Come on, Ralph. Oh, I'm sorry. Like, what is that? What is that? Like, I swear, one of those strikes was a tap. One of those strikes was a little backhand to the ribs. What? The next one, like, he literally tapped him in the ribs. What is that? Can you tell me the meaning? Okay, yeah. So he blocked him, tapped it. Can you just? I would love for this guy to get in contact with me and just tell me what the reason is for that little tap in the middle. What is that gonna do? I don't want these videos to come across like I'm hating. I'm not trying to hate. I'm just giving my opinion here. Because like I said, I think it's dangerous when people put out false self-defense tutorials, because people that trust them, like the people that are at this seminar, you know, look at all their faces. That they're all smiling. They're all like in awe. They're all like respecting of this trainer, and he's giving them that. If they all trust him and do that in the street, they're gonna get hurt. Like. Yeah, I don't know. Carry on. Let's see. Okay. I mean, I guess that was more simple. But what is that? Realistically, what he's doing there is, yeah, he's correct in saying that when you when you push the head somewhere, the body will generally follow, but realistically, 9 times out of 10, you're not going to be able to take someone out or take someone down without using your legs. What he did there was, like, he pushed the head and the body and he just flipped onto the floor. That is no one's going to stand there and let you do that. You need to get the legs and the hips involved if you want to take someone down, like, with a high success rate, at least. Too much. Okay. I mean, that's probably the smartest thing I've seen him do. That throat grab defense where he just sort of like twisted the hips, got him off, but after that he should run. After that there should not be any more attacks. But that was okay, what he did there, because it was simple. Okay. Okay. But at that point, shouldn't you just get up and run? Did you see how long he stood there and let the guy hit him? Let's go back to that. Hang on. Watch this. He's standing there. He's still there. He's not moving. No one's going to do that, bro. It's dangerous. Look, why is he? He's not going to stand there. He's not standing there. If someone gets their leg kicked in, they're going to either try and get away, or they're at least going to move out the way. They're not going to stand there and take another leg kick. Like, yeah, you kicked me once, but let me just stand there and let you do it again. Let me take extra damage on that leg. Again, it's going to be pretty hard to get someone in that position where you're twisting their head like that. So you have the space to do that to someone. Why wouldn't you just punch them? One simple punch. Your knuckles are like pretty hard, right? You're doing that. Is not gonna, yeah. It's like he's trying to make this as unrealistic as possible. That's what I feel like when I watch some of these videos. When you're in the range to do this, why not just close your fist and hit them straight on the nose with a punch? They are not gonna come back if you do that hard enough. Whereas if you give them a little love tap, they're definitely gonna come back and try and attack you again because they know that you're now weak. Let's see. Okay, groin strike. See, look, the groin strike, maybe. The groin strike, I'd say, is a valid self-defense technique. But after that, when he then went on to do 27 other moves after that, that's when I would say, you know, draw the line. After you've got the groin strike, he's gone down, or at least he's been hurt. Now just go. Okay. Again, it's all well and good if they stand there and let you do it, then maybe that'll work. That's quite a nice kick, to be fair. To be fair, you got to give him respect for that kick. He's in cargos or whatever as well. It was quite a nice kick. It was well controlled. I'll give him that. Oh, I reacted to this sort of thing the other day. I think this came up on one of my TikTok videos. This exact one where he sort of bends the arm, gets it trapped under his armpit and grabs the other hand. Like, it's going to be very hard for an untrained person to do that. You know what I find kind of sad or scary is that obviously, and this is not the participants of this seminar. That's not their fault. But they all look, you know, they're all like looking up to this guy. You can see their faces. They're all happy. They're all smiling. So they do trust this guy and they would try this, which is not. It's dangerous. He's telling you to rip the ear off. Honestly, just a punch in the face will do. I mean, you can do all that, but he's still got his legs. Like, realistically, he's still got his legs. He's not going to stand there and not kick you. Like, even if he's not been trained, he's going to throw his legs at you. You've got to be people like this who, you know, try and show off their own self-defense tactics where they do all this complicated stuff. They're really underestimating how aggressive and how wild people in the street would be, especially if you're getting them in these kind of positions. They're going to be panicking. Someone that is panicking will not be stood still like that. Like, it's wild. Like, not that I've even ever, like, been in a situation like this, luckily, but I know that people get really aggressive. They're not going to stand there like that. Okay, so what is this? He's got a knife defense, or is he the one with the knife? Why is he attacking with a knife? Is he showing people how to use a knife? Again, what I don't understand about this, right, is if you're the one with the knife, the guy that he's demonstrating on, someone that hasn't got a knife will not stand there and fight you. So this is also like kind of, not pointless, but maybe a little bit, because he's teaching all these techniques you can do if you have the weapon, but if you have the weapon, you're in such an advantaged position and you won't even need to fight. So teaching this as self-defense is a bit pointless. Because honestly, all you've got to do is wave a knife around and someone who has not got a knife will not attack you. And if they do, it's pretty easy to get rid of them if you're the one with the weapon. So honestly, this is also, I'm not quite sure what this is to do with self-defense. What is that, a hammer? Who's going to be carrying that though? Like, yeah, that's all well and good getting them in a choke. Okay, we're going into some knife defense now. But... Oh, I saw this video. This video came up on my TikTok reaction video as well. And again, I'm going to reiterate my point. Like, he's doing this self-defense here from when a knife is actually pointed into your stomach. I feel like that's a bit late, isn't it? To be trying to... Because also, if a knife is there and you're like pushing it off, is that not just going to slit your stomach open if his knife is already there? If you try and push it off fast, that's just going to split you open. So, to be honest, the best thing to do in that situation is push back, not sideways. Because if you push sideways, the knife is just going to push back, get the knife out of you first, before you start trying to push it to the side. Yeah, like, this is all kind of standard stuff you see online. I mean, again, people really underestimate how wild people are with a knife, with a weapon at all. They will not stand there and let you take hold of them like that. You know, they will be swinging really wild. I would like to see how this guy would do it if he had an actor, not an actor, but if he had someone to demonstrate with him and he said to him, right now, you are just going to stab me. Just try and stab me as best as you can. Don't let me get the knife. These techniques wouldn't work. I would put loads of money on it. They just wouldn't work. If the guy actually wanted to stab him, he would be dead. Okay, so he's got to grab around the neck. He said forget a knee to the genitals. Okay, he said forget a knee to the genitals, punch him in the rib instead. They both work. A knee to the groin would have worked just as well, if not better than that. I don't know why he said forget a knee to the genitals. I think he's just trying to be different. How has he got so many people on that seminar as well? I mean, that's probably why he's come out with all this outlandish self-defense advice, is because he gets so many people attending his seminars. He's probably making a lot of money. I mean, if you think, what, there must be like, what, 1, 2, not going to count, but 30 people there-ish in that screen. Probably more, actually way more, probably like 40 or 50, 45, 40, I don't know, doesn't matter. But if they're all paying like, say £40, $40 to be there, that's a lot of money for one seminar. That's probably why he's doing it. It's just unfortunate that he's teaching, you know, useless advice. Yeah, I mean, wow, that is a lot of people. Look at that. That is so many people. That's extremely worrying, to be honest. Well, anyone, obviously none of their fault, because obviously they've been, you know, conned into this by the guy that's taking the session. It's not their fault, because if you're untrained and someone is telling you, I have the key to self-defense and I can help you defend yourself against a knife, like, obviously everyone's going to be like, even I'll be like, yeah, I want to know what you're saying. So it's not their fault, but it's kind of scary. Honestly, if you're one of these guys, or if you're anyone that is looking to attend a seminar like this, please just think twice. Maybe look at some videos of them if there are any available. In my opinion, the best self-defense you can possibly do for yourself is learn a combat sport. Go to a boxing gym, go to a kickboxing gym, learn some wrestling. That is going to serve you a lot better than any of this would, I promise you. I would choose that 10 times out of 10 times. Always just learn a combat sport, because that is real fighting. That's real combat. This is not. This looks cool. Don't put yourself in danger by listening completely to what they say. I'm sure some of the stuff he says is legit. I'm sure. Maybe there were a few things in there where I thought, you know what, that was okay. Like a few little simple things like elbows, and where he's sort of like using his hips to get the hands off him and stuff. But as a whole, you're probably doing yourself more danger than good by listening to stuff like that. Just start learning martial arts. I don't know whether this kind of looked like a bit of Krav Maga maybe, or maybe it was just his own thing that he'd started up. Just learn how to fight, and the chances are you'll never have to. But you'd rather be a warrior in a garden than a gardener in a war. But yeah, that's just my take on it. Obviously, you can do your own research. I'm not trying to tell anyone how to live their life, how to defend themselves. I'm just trying to give my personal advice on what I would do. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you did enjoy it, and maybe you can take something from it. Let me know if there's anything else like this you'd like me to react to. Any like self-defense stuff, or any fights, any street beef stuff. I like doing the street beef stuff. And yeah, first link in the description of this video if you are looking to improve your flexibility for those kicks, because honestly that is my proudest creation, because it's exactly what I did to improve my kicks. So I'll put it all in that program. So yeah, go and check that out if you are interested. And thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.